It is 6:51. Let's look at the Schumann and see what the energy is. And let me know in the comments how you're doing and how you're feeling. There is an influx of energy with all of this white that's coming in. Obviously that big band over here of this green. There is an influx of energy with all of this white that's coming in. Obviously that big band over here of this green. Energies are really beginning to bubble up. This is a hard reset. And even the Kumiana has begun to do something after a very long period of time where it was doing pretty much nothing. Zooming in here, you can see that it is going easily to 15 hertz. In high frequencies of the Kumiana, we have these portals that are coming in. And as always, remember, portal energy, such as that, or in the space that we're in right now, it is only available to you. You have to choose whether or not you want to use it. Even deciding to change, you're changing. Now, as I looked at this graph, two things popped out. And if I zoom in, it's these little dots in the black. So being fascinated by this, I zoomed in again. It looks like a little person walking in the dark, very confused, but they're going the wrong direction because the portal's right there. And they're on the level of the portal if they would just turn around. So then I got the spirit message. Stop looking down. Center your focus to what's in front of you. You'll miss everything the other way. Stations and transitions. So then I looked up stations and transitions. So a station refers to a person's distinct level or stage along their own personal journey. It's like a milestone of closeness and awareness to the divine and of inner growth. In some religious beliefs, such as Christianity, the cross is often seen as a station, which I did not know that. But in general spirituality, a station is simply a recognizable stage of growth. Something that you've learned so deeply, it's no longer just something you know. It is now a part of who you are. It's a settled state of consciousness that comes after a period of confusion, practice, and struggle. You can think of it kind of like climbing a tree. You take in all of the beautiful views along the way, but those plateaus that you hit where you stand firmly, that's when your experience begins to transform you internally. Whereas a spiritual transition is moving from one stage to another. It's a time when old belief systems, old ways of being, no longer feel aligned with who you are. And something new is being born within you. So in a transitional state, you could feel really out of place in old relationships, belief patterns, and just doing the same thing that you've always done. Transitions are also a liminal space, which seems to be a theme, where you don't know what comes next, but you know that it's different. You know that you've changed, and you can't go back to who you once were. And as you move through this spiritual transition, heading towards your spiritual station, you begin to stabilize into a deeper truth, a deeper alignment, and more alignment with your soul, embodying more authenticity, more purpose, more peace. So now knowing a station is a stabilized level of being, and a transition is going from one to the next, or a liminal space, now you can begin to understand just exactly where you are. Because each of us are going to be at different stages of this process, depending where each of us are. So this is the time to journal if you have any questions that you want to work through, like where do you want to go moving forward? What do you want to bring in your life? What should you get rid of in your life? This is a great time to rearrange furniture, get rid of stuff that you aren't using, that you don't like anymore. That's okay to do that. Buy something that brings you joy so that you can put it in your house, and every day you'll look at it and you'll be filled with joy. This is a time of not only internal cleansing and clearing, it is also external. Things are going to change. You just have to find adaptability in all of this. It may feel extremely chaotic. That is just the power of the eclipse doing its thing. Find ways to stay grounded as best as you can, because new things are coming and it's going to be wonderful. It may not always seem like that right away, but having the positive mindset that everything's working out for you. There are some things that you can't change. You can only be in charge of how you react to them. And that is really what all of this is teaching us. The only thing that you really have power over is you, and how you react and how you move through life. I hope that you have a wonderful day.